to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
What are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang radio show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang social media, keeping you connected.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records, and the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
To me, we have the strongest economy perhaps I have ever seen.
The U.S. economy for now is strong, and spending is strong. Consumers are in good shape.
Spending is strong, he says. Spending is strong. What is he, nuts? We just got the report out from the spending. First of all, consumer confidence is a record low. And we just got a report that shows that they're spending a whole hell of a lot less. They don't have the money because of the inflation. That's a bold-faced lie. His own report, the Federal Reserve, that generates this report, said today that they're spending less because the price of goods are going so high. The consumer confidence down, and they're spending less. Unbelievable. So people keep asking, how come the market keeps going down? Why is it that the market now has the longest losing streak on record? And they look back at the last crash. Remember, they called it the pandemic crash, but it wasn't the pandemic that put it down. It was high yields. The last crash, January 2020 to February 2020, 30 days. The market dropped 31% in 30 days, and it was over. It was over. And once, the VIX, which is a fear meter, the fear meter hit 30 or hit 40%, that signals a capitulation. That signals you're coming close to an end. So as we got down towards 30 days, the market was dropping between January 2020 and February 2020. The VIX index, which is a fear meter, hit 40%. Now, when it hits 40%, that signals that a bottom is coming in. And that's when it signals a capitulation, means that finally everybody just dumps. They capitulate their stock. Get me out. I don't care how much money I lose. Get me out. And the VIX is what you look at. The closer it gets to 40, that's what's going to happen. Today, we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near now. We are now into our 180th day 108, not 30, 180th day. So think about it. The last market went down 31% in 30 days and shot right back up. How come this market is still going down 6 times the number of days as the January 2020 to February 2020 crash? 6 times the amount of down days, creating a record number of contiguous down days. And we haven't seen 11 down days in a row, not since 1929. It's unbelievable. And they come out and lie and say how everything's good. That's crazy. The economy is worsening. See, Biden needs to stop spending. This idiot is now spending he's going to print. And remember, inflation is going to get worse. To stop inflation, you got to stop printing money. You got to get people to produce so demand drops. He's doing the opposite, spend and print, or print and spend, print and spend, print and spend, just like Obama, print and spend. He's spending he's printing another $1 billion. You know what he's going to use it for? To correct the racist highway designs of the past, according to AOC. The highways are racist. So he's going to take $1 billion that we don't have. Then he's printing another $800 million to send to Ukraine. Now remember, manufacturing was really the only thing that was going pretty good. And for a simple reason. During the pandemic, when he's sending all this money to everybody, stay home and don't work, don't produce. Never mind production, don't worry about it. We don't care how high demand goes. Since you're not producing any goods, you got less goods. Who cares how high it goes? Oh, we're going to just keep sending you checks. We're going to give you incentives to stay home. So now manufacturing is doing quite well. Think about it. But now it's been 2 years. And now manufacturing is collapsing. It's collapsing. Durable goods, collapsing. And if you want to go, look at hardware. Look at any of the hardware stocks. They're collapsing. This is nuts. So manufacturing's getting hit. Consumer confidence is falling like a stone. Consumer spending is less. The proof, as I just said, the PCE report. It clearly shows personal consumption's dropped, which is commensurate with the lack of confidence, consumer confidence. You got to be kidding. And what's hurting the consumer confidence, also the new record low, as hunger is becoming a real problem. That's right. People are thinking about hunger. There are people who are not eating every meal so their kids don't have to cut back on food during the week. So parents are cutting back, skipping meals, so they can make sure their kids do not skip any meals. July 4th barbecue. You're going to choke on your hamburger bun this time around. Now, last July 4th compared to this July 4th, what a difference in the bill to barbecue. Ground beef is up 33%. Chicken breast, 36%. Pork and beans, lousy pork and beans, 31%. That's since last July 4th to this July 4th. Even lemonade. You're going to choke on the lemonade. 22%. Oh, but wait. Biden comes out, oh, look at me. I look at all the wages. Remember how he brags and said how he's increased wages over the last 12 months. He's increased wages. Wait a minute. Adjusted for inflation, wages are down. He was saying how people are getting $24 more a week than when Trump was in office. Wait a minute. No, people are making $24 less a week when you figure in inflation. Again, his typical lies. The stock market is down 180 days in a row. That's insane. And people keep thinking, when they keep hearing CNBC and all that, keep buying a dip. And I keep begging I show my members every day the Pro 2. Thank God we have the Pro 2 chart. Because it shows them when they hear CNBC pushing, buying a dip, everything's okay, buying a dip. The color-coded chart is solid red. It's the only chart in the country that does it. It's patented. Myself and Steve designed this for years. That way, when they tell you buying a dip, you look at the chart. It's solid red. It's telling you not to. There's not enough money to sustain the rally. It may go up for 3 or 4 days or 5 days. It's going to fall apart. It's not an investment, There's a big difference between investing and trading. So what we've been doing, taking advantage of that 3, 4, 5, or 6 days that it goes up, they tell you, buying a dip, and people jump in. And then it stops after going up 4 or 5 days and it collapses. What we're doing is taking advantage of those buying the dips, because we'll go in for 2, 3, 4 days, boom, turn around and short it. And people are losing their butt that are buying because they're holding on to it thinking it's an investment. But my chart clearly shows it's not an investment. It's called swing trading. But you know what's really going on? Is our government and banks control everything. And they want inflation to continue. I'll explain that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market, Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so is this crazy what's going on? The people keep asking, why is the market going down? Remember, I was the first one that kept telling you, and people didn't believe me. I kept saying, this market's going to crash. This market's going to crash. Market kept going up and up and up. And I'm the one, as you recall, starting in January 16, 2018, said, this is it. This is when it's going to start. I said, everybody mark this down. I said, this is when the crash is going to start. It's going to take time. And exactly happened. The first crash started in 2018, the last quarter. Remember that crash? We had about a 20% crash. And then that was the beginning of it. And what's happening is this. The reason the last market from January 2020 to February 2020 dropped 30%, 31%, and turned around and shot straight back up 31%, the fastest recovery in history, and then went up another 124%. The tech stocks drove it, and then all of a sudden the tech stocks came to a dead stop in November of 2021. What was going on is, remember, they are still doing QE. Now, let me talk a little bit go back a little bit. Remember yesterday I was talking about this whole problem we're in today. When you fill your car full of gas, you can blame Obama and Hank Paulson from Goldman Sachs. I'll explain in a moment. When you go buy roast beef or chicken, it's up 30% from last July 4th. You can blame Hank Paulson. Because remember what happened. When that housing crash was completed, inflation wasn't the 2% that they were lying about. Remember they kept saying our target's 2% and we're underneath our target. The Fed inflation target's 2%, we're underneath it. Remember right after the crash they kept saying that, which is a bold-faced lie, because then inflation was between 6 and 7%. Just like now they tell us inflation's 8%, it's really 17, 18%. Well, remember back then, what happened was, once it hit, inflation moved to 6 to 7%. And remember, Bush was leaving, Obama was coming in, and who did he bring in as his Treasury Secretary? He couldn't have made a worse choice. He brought in Hank Paulson from Goldman Sachs to be his Treasury Secretary. Are you kidding me? He's not going to be objective. Why would he be objective? He wants interest rates. Bankers love interest rates. And and remember, Goldman Sachs was ready to collapse, and all the other 5 big banks, and they kept propping it up. Well, the one way to keep propping up banks is make sure inflation keeps going higher and higher and higher. Again, inflation keeps our insolvent banks and our insolvent government propped up. Give me an example. Banks. For banks, inflation is a good thing because inflation causes higher prices. Well, we know that. Prices that go to the gasoline station or the supermarket. But as a result of those higher prices at the supermarket, higher prices at the gasoline pump, demand for credit increases. Credit is credit cards. Buy something now, pay for it later, call credit. So demand for credit increases. As prices go up, so too interest rates go up. Who benefits from that? The banks. Remember, going back to 2008, 2009, the banks were insolvent. Look at the banks that went out of business. So the best way to prop them up is to keep inflation going. So if they brought somebody in that wasn't a banker, they would have been independent thinking and said, we got to stop this inflation. Kill it right now. But when you have the largest individual shareholder, I'm not talking corporations, but the largest individual shareholder of Goldman Sachs, who is driving the car now, are you nuts? Making the decision? And Obama didn't know it. Obama knows nothing about finance. His only experience, remember, it was a neighborhood. He set up parties in a neighborhood. That's all. He was a neighborhood organizer. Put the picnic benches. He was a bright kid, but I shouldn't say that. He was a very bright kid. But he had no experience. He didn't know anything about finance. So he followed Paulson's lead. Now, Paulson, remember, his whole net worth was in Goldman Sachs stock. So he decided, I'm going to take care of myself, and I'm going to take care of the banks, and we're going to take care of the politicians. We'll take care of the politicians. We'll take care of the party, the Democrat Party. But most of all, I'm going to take care of myself. So I'm going to make sure inflation keeps going because it benefits the banks. It props them up. And remember, that's what we did. We never fixed the economy in 2008. The biggest problem with the banks. We should have fixed that problem. Remember, it was the banks that caused the problems. We should have fixed it. But you had to go into a recession to fix it and clean out those banks and get rid of Goldman Sachs, get rid of Bank of America, get rid of all the big boys and break them all up. They didn't do that. Anyway, so here we are. As inflation gets up, going up worse and worse, 2009, 2010. Now, remember I told you yesterday, Aunt B comes in. She becomes the Treasury Secretary. She sees inflation going crazy. She knows what's down the road. So she says, well, I'm going to raise rates at least 25 basis points. Are you kidding me? I think she raised rates twice. Remember that? So that's why the banks love inflation. Because the current inflation right now is causing higher prices, and that increases demand for credit. And remember what happened a couple weeks ago? The Federal Reserve printed trillions of dollars, more inflation, to provide to the banks, more liquidity to provide to the consumers, 33 million new credit cards. When we're seeing in this report that came in today, people are hurting, they're buying less, but what they're doing is they're trying to push the economy by giving people more credit cards, put them more in debt. When I get back, I'm going to tell you why government loves inflation. We're screwed.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner. who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so the market's down, and you can take advantage of this if you only knew how to sell a stock short. We've been in a downtrend since January. And when you're in downtrends, and this is the longest trend, as I said, think about it. We had a 30-day market crash, January to February 2020. And then it turned around and went up in 30 days, captured it all back. Then it went up another 124%. Why? Because of the QE interest rates. They could keep printing money, buy treasuries, drop those interest rates down to zero, which was an environment that the big tech stocks loved. And they could fire this market straight up. And that's what they did, remember? But something happened came November of 2021. The big tech stocks stopped. They went and dropped 30%. And it's been down for 6 months. The last one, the time the market went down, we went down for 31 days. And then went back up. We're down 6 months, and we're still not finished going down. And we haven't turned around go up. Think of the incredible, just the thought of that. If the last crash in January 2020 to February 2020 went down 31% in 30 days, and then turned right around and went back up 31%, and then went up another 124%. Why? Because QE. They kept printing money, buying treasuries, and bringing interest rates down to zero, and that's what drove the environment for big tech stocks. That stopped in 2021 November. Now the market isn't down just 30 days. The market's now down 180 days. The market's down 6 months and still going down. Do you understand the difference between that? Most people don't. How can we be still going down? In other words, we're racking up 6 times the amount of down days. Why does it keep going down? Because we don't have QE like we used to. Because inflation is so bad, if you turn around right now and bring interest rates back down to zero to create an environment for the tech stocks so they can move all the way back up again, your gasoline is not going to be $5 a gallon. It's going to be $10 a gallon. They know that. That's why it stopped in November. Do you understand what's going on here? So that's why the economy is that's why things are going to get worse, but nobody explains it to you because they don't want you to know that. Just like QE I was talking about a moment ago, about how the government, the banks benefit and the government benefits. And when Obama took over, he brought in Hank Paulson to be the Treasury Secretary, which was a terrible thing for America. Because remember, it was the banks that caused the market to collapse because of their monetary policy, the housing policy. And remember, it's high inflation that was created during that boom. And we were at an inflation rate of 6 to 7%, but they kept lying to us saying it was only, the Fed target was 2%, and we're just underneath that. So now we're sitting here, and everybody's wondering, why does the market keep going down? Because we don't have that QE tool. If we had that QE tool, we could print money. But see, they can't keep printing money to buy treasuries to drop the yields down, to move the tech stocks up, that drove the whole market up for 14 years. They can't do it. And the banks can't drive the market. Remember how the market works. Banks have to go first. The banks then push up the S&P 500 stocks that pushes up your individual stock. So that's why you got to be focusing on shorting. If you've been focusing on shorting with us, think about it, for the last 180 days, do you understand the money you would have made? But no, you haven't done that. They keep telling you, buying the dip. You get worse and worse and worse. And then yesterday, Kramer came out with something that was crazy. What did he say yesterday? Where's his cut on that? Remember, he's telling people, walk away. Don't worry about the stocks you're losing money in. Yeah.
When the market's going down, but nobody knows why, don't think about what you need to sell. Maybe change your perception and think about what you need to buy. When the market's going down.
Are you kidding me? What advice? Don't worry about the money you're losing. Don't worry about that. You should be thinking about getting deeper. Buy some more good stuff. And I couldn't believe what he said today.
It is time. And then the lightning rounds over. Are you ready? Ski that down the lightning coming. Let's go with Alan in Florida. Alan.
Big booyah to you, Jimmy Chill.
Right.
That was we didn't do anything with that cut. That's him.
It is time. And then the lightning rounds over. Are you?
So I answered him. I didn't have any choice. I had to give him hell. But honestly, we did not change that cut at all. We didn't fool with it. No, that's him. So he's telling people, buying a dip. This is not a time to buy in a dip. Just use your head. You got to ask yourself, why did the other crash during the pandemic go down 31%, then right back up? This one, we're down 180 days. The market hasn't stopped going down because the VIX indicator, which is a fear meter, hasn't hit 40%. See, when it went down, when that first crash went down, the VIX hit 40%. What is that? VIX is a fear meter. When it hits 40%, it signals you that the selling is going to be pretty much done. You're hitting capitulation and you're almost done. We're now down 180 days and we're nowhere close to it. Listen to this. I hope you have an air sickness bag when I play this. Where do we start it? Here we go. This is unbelievable.
And 20% of all homes in the U.S. last year were sold to speculators, institutional speculators, with money they borrowed from the Fed.
Now listen to this.
You know, the U.S. economy for now is strong, and spending is strong. Consumers are in good shape. Businesses are in good shape.
Okay, I have to re-rack that. It was another one I wanted to play, and let me. It's been re-racked wrong here. I will. Did you re-rack it? That one? Jeez.
You know, Trump did not leave.
Here it is. Get your sickness bag out.
You know, Trump did not leave a very good situation. You think I'm kidding?
Do you believe this? Now, I won't go. We'll go into it later. You and I, everybody knows if you hate him or you love him or you can't despise him. If you hate him, you got to admit, were you better off back then under Trump when gasoline was at $2.85, then things were booming? Now he lies. Listen to this lie.
You know, Trump did not leave a very good situation. You think I'm kidding? No matter where I go in the world, guess what? They look at me and I say America's back, and they look at me and they say, for how long? This is America. We can do any.
Isn't that amazing? What a bold-faced lie. You can go to any stat that shows you. Just go to what gasoline was at the day of when Trump left office. It was like at $2.18. But anyways, that was a bold-faced lie. Now, if you don't think so, remember these lies?
I was talking to Larry Summers this morning, and there's nothing inevitable about a recession.
It's a lie. He never talked to Larry Summers. Here's Larry Summers, what he said.
Look, I think, David, that a recession is almost inevitable.
This guy is just rotten to the core. He has no moral sense about the truth. This was terrible what he's doing. Terrible. We'll be back. That's why you got to learn how to short. Join my gang free for 10 days. Not hard.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. PhilsGang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With PhilsGang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to PhilsGang.com. PhilsGang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I truly believe we've made extraordinary progress by laying a new foundation for our economy, which becomes clear once global inflation begins to recede. There's so much at stake, but the truth is, I've never been more optimistic about America than I am today. Trump did not leave a very good situation. You think I'm kidding?
Unbelievable. First of all, did you hear them laugh at him? People aren't stupid. This guy is just rotten. He hasn't got any moral sense about telling the truth. Remember, he lied at the commencement in Annapolis? He said he had an appointment to Annapolis as a cadet. That's a bold-faced lie. He didn't. All right, I got to get off of that. Look, we've been doing terrific as this market continues to go down and all the way down. Remember, this market is down 30%. And every time they tell you, buy on the dip, you lose money. Because you're thinking, oh, I better buy that stock now because it's really low and it's going to be a good long-term investment. Because that's what they're telling you. That's what the fake business news networks are telling you. Buy in a dip. When they should be saying this. This downtrend is here to stay. It's a downtrend channel. And stocks go up and down in a channel. Don't buy on a dip as an investment. What you can do is do swing trades where you're in 3 days, 4 days, because that's all that if you buy in a dip, the most it'll last is 2 to 3, maybe get lucky, 4 days. Because rallies can't sustain themselves. Impossible. In this environment of inflation, they can't sustain themselves. So that's how you make money. They don't tell you that. When they tell you to buy a dip, they're telling you buy now because it's a good investment. The market's this price of the stock is way down. Good time to get in. No. So we've been doing what we call swing trades. Now remember, we've been short this entire market. But as these so-called buy on the dips are called, we go in and we buy and in for 3 days, 4 days, turn around, and then because it won't last, we turn around and short it back the other way, called swing trades. And every swing trade we make, we're up either 5 to 10%. Because remember, when people look at the market, they look at the stocks going down instead of looking at the channel of the market. And the other thing they don't look at is how many stocks of the S&P 500 stocks are above 70%. In other words, you need 70% of the S&P 500 stocks, those 500 stocks, to be above the 50 and 200-day moving average. Don't know what that means? You need 70% of 500 stocks to be above their support. Right now, we're about 18% of 500 stocks are above support. So when they tell you to buy on a dip, it's a good time to get in and invest, remember, that's a lie. Because you never buy a stock for an investment when there's less than 70% of the 500 stocks. Okay, if you have less than 70% of those 500, you need 70% of those stocks to be above. If they're below the support, you never buy as an investment. Never. That's insane. And that's what people are doing. Like every time a stock goes up this week, every time it goes up, they jump in and buy and think they got a good, finally the recession's over, the market crash is over. And the market crash is not over. Because you got two proofs. You got the breadth, which I just talked about. I mean, there's no better proof than that. I mean, I don't know where you're going to get any better proof than that. And then the other proof is we haven't had a capitulation yet. Every crash has what they call a capitulation, where people just panic and sell. Get me out, get me out, get me out. I don't care how much money I lose. Especially the people who bought stocks borrowing money. And all of a sudden they get a call on margin. You're down 20,000. I need a check. Just sell my stock. Sell my stock. I'll take the hit. The reason we haven't capitulated yet is because people really believe that the Federal Reserve is going to turn around and save the market. They're going to bring interest rates back down to zero. Because they hear the way Powell is lying, and they believe him. Listen to what Powell is saying.
You know, the U.S. economy for now is strong, and spending is strong. Consumers are in good shape.
See that lie? Spending is strong, consumers are in good shape. And his own report came out today and said just the opposite. Just the opposite. The consumers They're not spending. Look what's going on with manufacturing. Manufacturing, the only bright spot we had, because remember, when they were sending out money left and right, the American Rescue Plan, the American Family Plan, the American Budget Plan, the Infrastructure Plan, the Child Tax Credit Plan, people were staying at home. Don't go to work. Stay at home. So there's nobody producing bicycles. So when everybody takes the money out, everybody buys a bicycle. Usually in stock, there's always 100 bicycles. Now there's only 10. So the bicycle that was selling for $100 is now selling for $300 because there's so much demand for bicycles and there's nobody working in the factory to produce them because they're sitting home collecting a check from the CARES Act, the American Rescue Plan, and the rest of them. And that all creates inflation. You got to print that money. We don't have to. The U.S. government has a negative net worth of $20 trillion. The only thing's been propping them up since 2009 is inflation, called QE. And what you're feeling today, they knew you were going to be feeling that in 2009. Their models showed what you were paying for gasoline today, they knew in 2009. You don't think these geniuses with PhDs and master's degrees and from Harvard and business, they're all sitting around the conference, they don't know what this is going to do with inflation? And when when Obama brought in Hank Paulson, you're bringing you're letting the wolf inside the chicken coop. He wanted inflation because why? Because he needed to save Goldman Sachs, his own stock, and inflation would prop it up. Just like government. Remember how government wants inflation? Because when the government owes China $1 million, they push inflation so they destroy the value of our dollar, so we don't owe them $1 million anymore. We only owe them $800,000. So we send them a check for $800,000 instead of $1 million. So they want more inflation. Biden wants more inflation. Obama wanted more inflation. So they could destroy the dollar, so they would destroy the amount of money that was owed to China. So that's why government is against us. Think about that. And the banks. So the casino, America, is set against us because there's two things we depend on, especially banking, and our government is supposed to be helping us, already are against us out of the gate. They both want inflation. They want something that hurts us because nobody's ever had the guts to step out of the box and say, we're in deep trouble. We got to go into a recession. In 2009, nobody was there with any guts to say, are you kidding me? Inflation is not less than 2%. It's 6 to 7%. We got to stop it right now. Let's go in and take these banks that caused all this, that are insolvent, and get rid of Goldman Sachs and Bank of America and take their assets and spreading them on the 8,000. Oh, no. They didn't have the guts. So what do? They bring in a banker. So what do? Keep making money when the market goes down. When you hear buy on the dip, honest to God, we'll show you how to do it for 10 days. It's free. Called swing trades. So you're catching the swing on the upside for 3-4 days, which you're in your mind when they tell you to buy, they're telling you, buy it, it's a good investment. The stock market's really on sale, buy it, it's good price. No, it's not. It's only going to go up 3-4 days. Catch that and then short it on the way back down. Think about this again. The market, we're down 180 days and still we're on the way down. That doesn't ring a bell to you better learn how to short? Free, 10 days. Join the gang right now. Free.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.